Welcome back, y'all. Your boy Kiwi here with Team Tempest in the SRL League. Week 8, 2 weeks left versus Coach Nue and his Brooklyn Mantikes, fellow New Yorkers. So you know this game about to go crazy, right? So now we're looking at each other's teams. We can see that we did not assume or guess the 6 right. We did get what? 4, I think, right? Was it 3? Oh, we got 3. We weren't expecting Ariados. We weren't expecting him not to bring Mew. We were expecting Swampert. A lot of different things happened here in this battle. Kind of caught me off guard. I had a proper mindset going into this game with the lead, but now it's kind of thrown off. Guys, the reason why this is being voiced over, Fish Me at the crib recorded a few battles, and by doing so, he decided to use a noise gate, and apparently my voice isn't as plain and bold as his, so my mic wasn't picking me up. And you'll hear me go in and out in the actual video if I had left it on, and nobody wants to hear that. Hopefully we can take this in a different direction, do some commentary, a little comedy included, because you know, funniest guy doing draft battles right here, right? But what I said earlier, 2 weeks left in the league, that was really one of the big pushes for me to lead Caesar. I really wanted this Mon to show up. I felt like I was not using him to his full potential at all during this draft league. And I just felt like I needed to make this happen. I actually noticed that I did mess up still. I left Mew instead of the Luxray on the screen. At some point I'm going to realize. I don't remember when. Hoping to get a good lead. And boy, did he ever lead the juiciest Mon for Scizor. There was no reason not to just click this stab U-turn right here. Oh, baby. Look at that damage on a slow bro. You hate to see it if you're that guy, right? So I'm imagining I go into Crest or Articuno just to pressure. Probably Articuno just because freeze dry. Nothing on his team resists. So it's looking to be a free piece of chunk right there. Yeah, definitely going to Articuno. I assumed he clicked Flamethrower. You know, for some reason this thing gets Flamethrower. Yep, there's the Flamethrower. Gonna do, geez, a good chunk, a little over 30, I think. Or maybe a little less than 30? About 30, we'll say. But in the end, I had Roost, so it wasn't the end of the world. Definitely threatening with Freeze Dry was worth way more than anything else in that moment. I could have also went Snorlax just to dodge or use Thick Fat in that moment, and I could have EQ'd or Crunch. I think I brought Crunch, I don't remember. But yeah, I definitely clicked Freeze Dry here. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Like, this was just the most obvious and most like definite play. Maybe I'm just running the calc. Actually, I could have U-turned too, but I felt like the Freeze Dry chip was just worth more, being that we have 2 Mons with stab priority moves. These are with Bullet Punch and Rebound with Ice Shard. They definitely would be swinging pretty hard for me later on in the game. So there's the Luxray. Always nice to get a nice chunk of damage. Freeze Eye connects. Drop him probably sub 30 again. Maybe like 20 something, 30% on the dot, it looks like. Leftover proc, and you were going to see that he's Flame Orb. So, with that being said, the electric attack, this thing is a real threat. We've got to figure out how we want to deal with this. What does he click? No. Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, Fire Fang. I don't remember if this thing definitely gets Wild Charge. You gotta. But we definitely knew that we couldn't stay in. Right? Right? Please don't tell me I sold. It's too early to be selling, y'all. It's too early in the game. And again, that's when most of the selling happens, and you just tilt and then you just turn off the game, right? Oh, yo, I was ballsy. I clicked U-turn in front of this thing, and he went for the Fire Fang and missed. Oh man, that sucks, Nue. I am sorry about that. So we get out for free. Can go into one of our faster Mons potentially. Oh, actually, this game started to come back to me. Oh man, this game, this game was really funny. All right, so I could go into Alakazam, Weavile, a bunch of different things right here. I'm spec on this Alakazam. You know this thing's gonna be hitting like a truck. Being that he has a Dark type, I am a little hesitant because the Psychic isn't as free. And he has Staraptor and Porygon Z, so Shadow Ball is in his free. Now, obviously, we don't want to just look at energy ball all the time, I think. But maybe we do, who knows? Maybe I'm just that crazy. Gonna take some more chips to the Fire Fang, or Flame Orb, sorry. What do we do? We click Shadow Ball. Ballsy, bro. Just straight ballsy. What does he go? Ariados? Oh, he goes into Drapion. He thinks we're gonna click Psychic. So Shadow Ball was definitely the mid ground, I guess. That's there. No, it wasn't, man. He could have picked anything. It was a nice chunk. Definitely a nice chunk. We're gonna see that he's Black Sedge and he's more on the defensive side. So we're gonna get the heck out of here. Alright, we're not gonna let this thing knock us off, even though the knockoff looks imminent. Probably trying to decide what I want to lose in terms of items, and I definitely don't want to lose Scissors Akaberry. That could be a game-defining moment, living a fire attack and swinging back with this thing. I don't want to lose Weavile Expert Belt. Nope. Articuno or Snorlax, leftovers on them isn't the end of the world, and obviously Sab knockoff on Cresselia is not the way to go. So it's going to be between Articuno and Snorlax for sure. I'd imagine I go Articuno here. Yeah, it's got to be Articuno. Yep. Because I have Roost, so why would I care about really losing the lefties that much unless there was a potential 2-hit knock from something? But yeah, here comes the knockoff. We are fully defensive, right? I believe so, and that knockoff did a huge chunk. So that was pretty bad, but it is what it is. Being that I think he'd be more physically defensive. Oh, he has Rock Slide. The man caught me. Look, I didn't even remember that part, to be honest. We're going to lose Articuno really early in this game. And to something that we didn't expect. And what really sucks is that he actually got back 3 turns of Black Sludge. So he's getting back to full almost. And we got nothing to show for it. We actually have no way to deal with this thing, it looks like. Because if he's physically defensive, Weavile is not going to be doing enough. And we saw the Rock Slide. That's potentially really bad. I think ultimately I decide that I have nothing else to do than to chip this thing and give up the Alakazam and then come back in with something else faster and swing. In the end, I think Focus Blast would be our best play. Less than 30 seconds left to make a choice. You can see me stressing, dripping on the screen. You know what I mean? Like, this is bad. Like, this is really bad. I mean, I've threatened people with Drapion, but I never thought I'd be the one running from it later on. Like, I really put the pain in with Drapion in a lot of different games. Especially in PWD. It was one of my drafted mons. But I'm hoping and praying I get the roll on this Focus Blast because I think it is a roll. So I've got to hope that I don't miss. And I've got to hope that I get the roll in my favor. Crazy, but I think it's like a make or break moment. Because if I lose this Alakazam, I can come in with something faster and just swing. But at that point, you know, I've lost 2 important mons versus him. And I do connect on the Focus Blast. Does it kill? Holy moly, it killed. Oh man, I think we got bailed out of that one. I won't lie. I do think we did get bailed out. But what you gonna do, bruh? It is the game. Choice Specs is an item. And Focus Blast is a move. So right here, I'm not gonna stay in. I'm obviously just gonna try to go back to my defensive mon and see what he clicks. I imagine it's gonna be Brave Bird or like Quick Attack or something. Just to see. Oh, he U-turns. Yo, I forgot this thing got U-turn. So there you go. Big chunk coming down on Crest, not good. Our physically defensive wall taking that much damage from a U-turn. Non-stab U-turn, that's pretty scary. You know, kind of puts things into perspective for later on, switches that could happen. So he brings in this thing and I'm like, huh? I'm like, he's got a web, bro. He doesn't want me to Psychic, so he's probably just gonna like Focus Ash webs. Me not knowing this thing's potential stats or whatever. And I'm saying to myself, you know what? YOLO, let's get off this Calm Mind maybe. But in the end, I think I end up being scared because I lost Articuno already, and I'm like, I need to just get this thing out of the way. I imagine he just wants to spec webs. So he does go for the webs, and we see that he's slower than us. Leftovers procs. And it's kind of crazy that I didn't think much of the webs now, but after watching this video for a few minutes, I remembered what happened. So he Shadow Sneaks for just getting chipped. Fair enough. He's gonna get a little bit, maybe 8%. And Ariados is gonna go down. So we're ahead right now. We're up 5 to 4 in terms of mons. Looking pretty good considering Slowbro was like 30% and is coming back with Regenerator. The next stab U-turn should kill, if he lets us get it off, of course. And Luxray was sub 50 as well. Now, I won't front. I felt like I had total control of this game right there. And then this thing hit me. Now, I figured he's got to attack. He's not going to just sit in front of me and let me potentially click Moonblast and get the drop. Because then it wouldn't be worth it. So I figured he's got to attack. And like, I don't know, hope for one of the status conditions, or he's going to Nasty Plot. 2 things, right? So I said, alright, you know what? I'm just going to go Snorlax. This thing is going to eat whatever comes down. And then I could just swing. So I'm slowed down to the webs. Didn't matter, I was slow as shit anyway. He hits Tri-Attack, and you won't believe it, lo and behold, I get frozen. Now, he's Life Orb. I'm fully special defense, by the way. And that stab Tri-Attack with a Life Orb just did about, what, 80 damage? So about 30% to a fully special defensive Snorlax. And I'm like, holy shit, I need to do something or this thing's gonna sweep me. And there it goes, he goes for the Nasty Plot, and everything just looks grim. No Snarl. Straight up. There looks like no way out of this, because I don't think I can kill this thing with Weavile being that I'm Sticky Web. And it looks like Niue is about to just take this game and run with it. I was really hoping to get out of this something there so that I could potentially come in with the priority, like get out of the freeze, do some chips, and come in with priority. But nope, game said no. I started to panic. Well, I'm not lying, I should have in this moment been doing the calc, seeing that Snorlax was frozen, and all I could do was just click what was right in front of me. But I didn't. Instead, I tilted, and right here you're gonna see me for 60 seconds, literally, just trying to figure out what the hell I'm about to do to save myself. And what actually happens is pretty sad. I won't lie. I'm like literally just in awe. I'm like, yo, what the heck do I do to get out of this? I let this man get off the webs, and he's at +2 Life Orb, Porygon Z. He is hitting like a truck. No, like 2 trucks at once. Like, there's nothing I can do. I think I just decide I have to go Caesar and Weavile, and I'm trying to figure out which one do I want more in this scenario, because I've literally got to just click the priority attack twice. That's all I can do. And after one attack, something goes down, Life Orb and my priority chip, I come in on the next mon and click the priority attack again, and hopefully it's enough. I'm trying to compound the damage there, and I just run out of time, and so Alakazam comes out. Yay! Even better. Even freaking better. Now I'm about to lose Alakazam because I can't do quick maths. Yo, what a shit show. I'm not gonna front. But it is my own fault. He's gonna try attack, and I'm just gonna melt. Like, completely, like, just disappear. Alakazam's HP bar couldn't even drop faster. That was bad. So I lost Alakazam for nothing. Maybe just some Life Orb chip, if that. And now I'm just like, ha! I'm just gonna go in and click buttons. Maybe I live on Crest, because I'm max HP. And just opt for damage. Do I live? I don't even think I live on this thing. No, sir. We just don't even live on that. Yo, this thing looking like a god right now. Or maybe I just made it look like a god because I didn't know what to do, lost my composure. And I'm down to 2 months. What looked like a game that I had full control of just went down the drain in the gutter. Looking like there's no return from the depths of destruction. I had no freaking idea what to do. And I'm just like, man, I'm back in the same situation after losing Crest and Alakazam. Which one do I prioritize more? Scissor or Weavile? I'm like, you know what? Fudge it. Maybe because Scissor resists normal, I can hold one and just swing Bullet Punch twice, right? And that's all I can really do. I got Roost, maybe I get it off again later. So I said, alright, I'm going for BP. So BP goes off. And it kills! Holy crap! Why didn't I just check that before? Maybe I even just wanted the life orb chip to guarantee it, because I could have actually just held press. But I kind of, like I said, tilted and lost my composure. But there's Riddle. No reason to just not like U-turn. But then I said to myself, wait a second. He's not OHKOing me because of Akka. I could just defog to make sure Weavile's always faster. And look at this, he switches. I was like, what? What just happened? Why did he just switch? So we're like, alright, man. We got a free defog. Not sure. I guess he just wanted the regenerator back on the slow, bro. Hey, man, if that's your prerogative. So now you can see a little bit more chip on the Luxray and say, alright, time to just start swinging. BP, unfortunately, is not very effective, so he's going to survive. He Fire Fangs, Akka Berry does proc. Bless us for not getting knocked off earlier. And we survive with a sliver of HP, basically. We are in the red. And now, we get to just swing again. Amazing, right? So we BP again. Luxray does go down, thank God. That shit was scary, being it had Fire Fang. And we are both Mons left susceptible to fire. He goes Riddle. What do I do right here? I think I just U-turn. Because this thing's gonna flamethrower, it is just free. Flamethrower is literally free right now, there's no reason not to click it. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna live by U-turning the heck out of here. Weavile should hold one flamethrower, and at that point, I could threaten a free throw chop. Me being an idiot, or the idiot that I am, I didn't even remove the Mew thinking that Luxray was there instead of the Mew. And I'm saying, hey, I could just go into Weavile and just click throw chop. He doesn't want to switch anything in on a throw chop, right? Not realizing I already killed 4 of his Mons, I think. And the Mew was actually just an extra GIF that I left on screen. So imagine Flamethrower comes down, but he future sights. Not sure why, but I guess he wanted to make sure, regardless of what I switched in and out of, something was taking damage. But we're a dark type, so that future sight wasn't doing much. Slowbro goes down, and in this moment, I'm still thinking he has Mew. Like literally, still believing he has Mew. He goes out into Star Raptor, and Ice Shard is not killing from this range, unfortunately. And guess what? That CC is gonna melt us faster than a volcano itself. We've got to figure out what the heck we got to do right here. And I think, yeah, I definitely do. I said, you know what? He's got to click CC right here. And with that defensive drop, we're going to be able to Ice Shard him after. But I really felt like the game was done because I felt like he could just switch in and out. Sack the Mew potentially and just call it a day. So what I decided to do here, I believe, is switch into the Scissor and pray that he goes for CC so that he can have the defensive drop locked in and force him out, and then just click Icicle Crash later on after I kill the Mew with like a Throw Chop Ice Shard or something like that. But he actually just left the Star Raptor. Also hoping that he was Scarfed, he would have to switch out maybe. So the CC comes down, we lose Caesar. Hey, but Caesar, you really did your thing this week. You showed up, got rid of webs, you killed Luxray, you know, you kept Slowbro in check. That's all we could really hope for in this situation, considering we was straight up selling. So here we go. It's Weavile, and we just clicked Ice Shard here. Nothing else to do, really. With the defensive drop from CC, this Ice Shard is gonna kill 100%. Ice Shard connects, and we are going to see Star Raptor drop. There he goes. I'm expecting Mew to come in. I won't front. And I'm just like, at this point, I should win the game. And it's like, wait a second, we just won anyway. Yo, Weavile brought us back from the brinks, bro. Like, straight up the depths of no return. Like, we had no way, I felt like, to come back out of this game. But we made it happen. A couple of bad plays on New A's part towards the end of the game. But listen, we made some bad plays early in the game. I guess it was even kind of balanced. GG's to our boy New. Shout out to the Brooklyn Mantikes. Guys, if you did like the video, smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel, see more Team Tempest and myself, Kiwi, do really appreciate it. It's all love. See you in the next one. Peace.